Alrighty, hello everybody, my name is Carlyn, and this is lesson 3.4, diagramming earthquakes and finding their distance to the epicenter. The first thing you're going to want is that graph paper that has your P wave and S wave on there, and then the second thing you're going to want is your student sheet, locating the epicenter using diagrams, and on the back of that page is a map that you will be diagramming on. You're also going to need what Mr. Edema likes to call a spinny pushy thingy, and it is super useful. It is a great tool for this experiment. Exactly. And then you're going to need a pencil with a good eraser and an index card. You're going to write your name on the back and leave nothing on the front for now. Okay, now with your student sheet, you're going to want to see the different places where these earthquakes were located. So you have Sitka, Charlotte, and Honolulu. Then you're going to input those into the seismic stations. For example, Sitka is first, so I'm going to put Sitka, Arkansas in the A spot. As you can see, I'm just doing that right there. And you can see right there I have that done. And you can go ahead and do that with the other ones. Once you've done that, you're going to want to find the times that the earthquakes went off. The P wave is always first. And so that's your P wave. You can enter that there. And then as you can see, you want to do that with the other two. Then you're going to find their lag time, or S wave minus P wave. You can also write lag time above there. I find that to be helpful. And it's right in that column. So 9 minus 13 would be 4, but you want to make sure that you write lag time before so that you know what you're working with. So 4 minutes, and then you're just going to do the same thing with the other two. Then you're going to want to get your graph page out, and then you're going to take your index card at this point. You're going to draw a dot on the 0 and a dot the lag time equals. So over there is Sitka, and then I'm going to line my bottom dot up with the P wave and my top dot up with the S wave. And once I hit that perfect medium, that's when I know the distance to the epicenter. So as you can see, I'm just trying to find that sweet spot, and I found it right there. So I go straight down, and that is 2,500 kilometers away from the epicenter. So I'm going to find my student sheet and write that down. Now I'm going to do it with the other two and do the same process. All right, once you have all of those done and you found the distance to the epicenter, then you're going to move everything out of the way, and all you need right now is this page and your pushy circle thingy. Now, one big thing is when you use one of these, you need to push down on that little lever and make sure that it's pushed down, because if not, it makes a really bad noise and it makes Mr. Idema angry. So we don't want that. You want to push down when you use it, because it will ruin the teeth of the pushy circle thingy. It's also a protractor and a ruler. On one side we have centimeters, and then on the other side we have inches. So we're going to want to use the centimeter side. Now I'm going to go ahead and line that up with my graph on the bottom and line it up to 2,500, because that is the distance from the epicenter. As we can see on this student page, it's 2,500, and then over here we're going to find 2,500. And if you want to make those 500 lines look a little bit bigger, they are pretty tiny on the page, so you might want to increase those just a bit. But you're just going to find 2,500, line it up, and it shouldn't be too hard. It's pretty simple. Remember, push down when you use the circle pushy thingy. Once you've got it, you're going to line it up perfectly. There's a little dot in the center. You're going to line it up perfectly on top of that dot, that little clear part. You're going to push down and insert your pencil into the hole, and then you're going to draw your circle around, and if you just keep pushing down, then it'll be great. You can trace over it a little bit. That's what I did there, just to make sure that I got it. And that is Sitka. Now we're going to go ahead and do the same with Charlotte and Honolulu. Once that's done, you're going to go around and you're going to see how close. If they're any farther apart than that, then that probably wasn't a very good epicenter. You might want to redraw it or make sure your measurements are correct, but that is how close that they should be. Thank you so much for watching.